we good? Well, that's fair enough. Hey, hey. Oh, shoot. Don't pull out. Hey, hey, hey. I did actually notice that whilst I was doing it, somebody was sending me negative energy. What was all that about? Some type of evil eye on the screen, I suppose. So I return it back to you. I asked the Archangel Michael to shield me with protection from any evil eye, negative energy, spell work, and I asked you to return it back to the sender and make rest with them. Just finishing off my peppermint tea. You know something? I never used to like herbal tea, but now I think it's lovely. I think it's an acquired taste. So Grand Rising, me lovelies, me lovelies. I tried to upload a video yesterday on my YouTube, yeah, and it's funny how it worked on my device. So I do believe I actually sense that my laptop has been hacked because it wouldn't even let me do a live video on my YouTube at all. And then when I am able to do a live video, guess who pops up? Only one person pops up. Funny that, isn't it, collective? And it's the same person that pops up consistently but hides. Do you understand? I think it's either the karmic Jezebel or the karmic ex warlock. Maybe even my karmic sister too, and the rest of the family, cousins, pedophilic stepfather. Spirit, can I get clear and accurate messages for the collective, please, and thank you. Yes, I can. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Am I ready or should I have a break? Am I ready to do it or should I have a rest for it? Please and thank you. That's a strong yes. What I meant my nose. I call upon my divine ancestors at this time. I'm invoking the energy of my divine ancestors and my spirit team. Will I be giving clear and accurate message to spirit? Yes or no? That's a yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can ask it anything, actually. But first things first, let me cleanse the energy. You may find that a lot of people can't take that noise. I wonder why. But never mind. I won't yes, I start with the flashcards. I don't usually start with the flashcards. I don't usually start with the flashcards, but I might today. Let's see what these people have been up to, eh? Hey! Oh shit. Excuse my friends. What secrets are these people trying to hide? Spirit, please and thank you. Oh, do I need to let the collective know, Spirit, please and thank you? Good, bad, or indifferent. I saw a post where this woman was talking about her gang stalking, yeah? And the funny thing is, it relates to all of us, and I'll tell you why. I also saw a what do you call those things? A drone that was hovering over where I live. It was quite late, and then when I looked, I was looking at it first, yeah, and then they was watching me obviously. Because the minute I got my phone to record, they flew away. That's a prime example of gang stalking. Like someone was obviously making plots and plans to break into my home and do me some type of bodily harm. Think again, whoever you are. You even sent some guy to my house, and I knew twice, in fact. But I didn't open the door, so when I called out and asked, I asked out through the balcony and asked like, "Who is it?" And they wouldn't answer. And then I caught them running down the road, like squeezed up against the side of the buildings, so that they didn't want to be seen, basically. So that's what. I'm not stupid. And then you sent some fake church people to ring my buzzer to pretend to want to come in and pray with me and read scriptures with me. That was a load of bullshit too, wasn't it? I know, because they never rang anybody else's buzzer, and you can clearly hear it because the buzzers in this building is loud. So I don't have I don't watch TV. So if you ring the woman next door, I can hear it clearly. If you ring the buzzer upstairs, I can hear it clearly. Do you understand? That's how loud these buzzers are, and I didn't hear that. And you think you won't be seen. You will, always. What does the collective need to know today, Spirit? I find it I find it hard trying to shuffle these cards. These cards is mad. Who from the government is on there spying, trying to get screenshots, trying to screen record, huh? Yeah, well, your dark magic is backfiring. Yeah, we know our family members have put illegal, falsified, fraudulent life insurance over our heads. That's why they're trying to take us out so they can claim this life insurance. They did it to my grandfather, my auntie Gwenny, my mother, my uncle, and my grandmother. Yeah, they did hire a hitman. They've hired multiple hitmen actually. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? It is now your time to shine, chosen. And you wonder why the ancestors didn't choose you. Huh? You wonder why. And the most funny collective, how can a step parent have any authority to decide who carries the baton for the ancestors when the ancestors already chose? Do you understand? Where's that stone go? Oh, there it is. No, 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 no. I'll have to find out in a minute. It is what it is. So, oh, like this, this was supposed to bother you, but you got a jealous ex-friend that slept with your ex. Like we care. Oh yeah, everyone that knows they know who the real high priestess is. Not these doppelgangers. Yeah, they're all carrying a fake STD. So expect some fake apologies. I don't accept any apologies from anybody, to be quite honest with you. You may as well save it. Save it for your maker. Oh shoot. No, that fell out my hand by accident. So you can stop trying to protect your evil eye and your wicked intentions. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. Especially when I've done nothing to you. Make that make sense. You look like the truth being told because you've lived your life on lies. Do you understand? That's what you've done. You've lived your life on lies. I'm talking family members too, because I know you're in it on your fake accounts, but it's fine. It's fine. Karma will deal with you one way or another. Can I get a couple more messages for the collective, please, Spirit, please, and thank you? Without all of these flying out my hand. They're kind of hard to shuffle, actually. But really, I should have got some smaller ones or maybe cut them in half. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was just thinking about getting the message on the card, so that makes any sense. Not about, oh, how many, I didn't even think about the size, to be quite honest with you. But now I'm trying to shuffle them. Now I'm trying to shuffle them. Now I'm trying to shuffle these mother effers. So I didn't say the F word. I didn't say the F word. But now that I am trying to shuffle them, this is what happens because they're too big. I can't do it no other way because it'll just fall out my hands. Can I get a couple more for the collective, please, Spirit? Please and thank you. So I just basically have to just shuffle them as best as I can. If that makes any sense. I know it looks weird, doesn't it? Oh my days. Yo, you just have to bear with me. It is what it is. I'm so sorry. What can I do? But tell the truth. Yeah, your karmic family is still trying to plot against you, so be careful. They think you're stupid. Why have I read this twice? Yeah, they involve the community also. I read this twice as well, man. I don't know why I read this twice, but it is what it is, isn't it? It was that important. It had to be written. It's come out twice, so maybe that's like a double warning for some of you, including myself. Mm. Yeah, the false reports they made against you to the police have backfired. Oh, somebody dropped out. Yes, it did. Yes, indeed. Of course, your family's involved. They're the ones that gave your information over so people could commit fraud in your name with your information, with your karmic half sister. You aren't denying me? Yeah, yeah. Because they stole your identity and forged your signature. That includes Aaron, Jeffrey, Shara, Tasha. Yeah, they got a cricket solicitor to collaborate their lies. They did. Jeffrey Paul Burford, Augustus McBean, Veronica Clarkson. This is our birthright. Pauline Ford. Yeah, you know, you're making fake social media accounts. You know, you're one of God's favorite chosen. Yeah, everyone involved will be getting karma. You can't hide from that. I'm sorry. I told you. My granddad left me money and you people stole it. Claimed he was incompetent. Paid fake doctors to write fake medical reports. When clearly we are alive and very healthy. Yeah, so be proud of yourself and everything you've overcome. Yeah, we know that the Comet family got their own kids to lie, to exacerbate the lies and exacerbate the reports. Yeah, and you even got people to file false court reports and produce fake court documents. So expect a lawsuit. I know they killed some people's mothers and my mother too. They made sure she was sick. The same way they took out my granddad. The same way they took out my auntie Gwenny. The same way they took out my uncle Chuck. I know he's gone. I already know. Yeah, because there's a lot of you out there, i.e., some of our exes and our family members are in secret same-sex love affairs. That's why they're really angry because we're exposing it. I mean, that's what you've got to do to them during the secret societies, right? Because your karmic father is a Freemason. That's the whole reason why you came into your life in the first place, isn't it? God reveals everything. You're damn right. Yeah, you took out a lot of people's parents, but they're protecting us. And that's what you didn't bank on, huh? Yeah, your own family lied to you and stole the money left to you by your mother. They was hateful and bitter because she left. Do you know what I believe? I believe she left the majority of it to you. Basically, she wanted to. That was her way of apologizing for the ill treatment she gave you as a child. Do you understand? For abusing you as a child and allowing you to be abused, and also trafficking you as a child because of said karmic stepfather. But for some of you, it's your real father that did that to you. We all know about the karmic half sisters. The they just believe that, oh, because my skin's lighter than yours, that means I'm better than you. That's why you're always going after people's leftovers, huh? Yeah, yeah. Something's resurfaced from the past, hasn't it? That you was hoping to plan or to pin on the collective. Wrong move, Buster. Wrong move. Oh no, we don't want to know. I bet you want to apologize. No one's interested. Oh, that's what the real problem is, isn't it? That is what the real problem is, isn't it? Hence why you hack people's devices. Do you understand? Made fake accounts using our images. So you'll be going down. You've got a list. You've got a list of charges on your sheet. Doesn't matter what you try and hide, you can't hide anything. Just like the revenge porn and illegally hacking into people's cameras. Do you understand? And selling them images to your little coven friends, your little coven buddies, and all having a little laugh about it. You're disgusting. Now the heat's on you. And these are the same people that said you was crazy and incompetent. Haven't all the actions I've just described the classic example of insane and incompetent? Or to keep a little dirty secrets. If you love who you love, be open about it. Why you gotta hide about it? You know you're being blackmailed by the same people you work with and your current situation. Claiming for a child that was never the collective's. Yes, you've got answer to that too. Anything else, Spirit, in this? Please and thank you. Because it's all coming out today. It is all coming out today. All the people you paid to lie. Yeah, the community is now finding out about the Karmic's family of liars and thieves. Ooh, I like this one actually. We're getting new gifts, guys. I think we've got them already. I won't put nothing past these people. Your karmic friends pay for spell work to hurt you. All out of jealousy, man. Now this, you need to go to jail for that. Fraudulently signing and forging people's signature. Yes, you do. So no more being protected by these little dirty masons. No. Oh, now you want to be in deep regret because karma's kicking in. Why he didn't expect to get caught. We all know for a lot of us, we got a karmic brother that set us up. Would it be a half brother, a brother by marriage, or a full brother? Yeah. They've been setting you up, and they also are discussing to the fact of considering they've gone too hard against you. I'll be honest with you. That's what I can do is be honest. They have sexual thoughts towards you, which is disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Everyone can see your authenticity. Can't hide that. But what they've been doing is they've been stealing your work and portraying it as their own. I mean, look. That's what I'm talking about. See? The little spy. One. That's him, the little spy. That's what they do all the time. And then you have the cheek to call you crazy. Yet they was the one that was stealing from you, using your information, trying to make Jezebel, trying to turn a Jezebel into the chosen one. I'm sorry. That's the wickedest thing I ever heard. Trying to turn the karmic Jezebel into the chosen. Not. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Yeah, they've run off now. She's exposed me. I've been exposing you. That's why you've been hacking my stuff. Do you understand? Following me, getting people to attack me, making false police reports on me, getting me investigated. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. You just don't like that. Everything you've accused the collective doing, I promise you, that is your actual life. That's your reality. Yeah, the doppelgangers, you're exposed. You know what you did. Yeah, your karmic family be trying to sacrifice you your whole life. Of course, they got crooked law officials involved. They're all involved. The government too. Do you know the government actually? They actually pay you. So you can imagine when your parents. I don't care what. Cause listen, life is hard. But when your parents Like they basically like your parents pimped you out to the government basically. For you to be under this government experiment where they do all kinds of bullshit to you and then MK ultra you and wipe your brain. That's what they've been doing. Put you in situations where to see if you're gonna get out of it or not, or how you're gonna deal with it basically. I went to a thing called Splash back in the day, but I know it's not everybody went on this. Does someone have an unwanted pregnancy? Don't know. I know my mum was watching over me because she did actually. Well, she might have been possessed at the time, but up until they killed my father out of jealousy to keep them from being together, she did love me. Yeah, we have ancient Egyptian bloodline, so our ancestors are kicking ass right about now. So the gifts that they lost because they tried to take ours, it's been transferred to us. Basically, that's what that is, and that's really sad that people are like that in today's society. You would have thought people would have wanted to unite. Do you understand? And fight against this evil together. That makes sense. But no, another fake apology. You got a lot of fake apologies coming, by the way. Yeah, we always have ancient deities protecting us, which is amazing. I like that. They did. They did. They paid practitioners to do that magic. They paid- I don't know why I'm laughing. Do you know why I'm laughing? Because they tried to send us crazy, but they told society that we was crazy. They tried to have a section multiple times. For some of you, you did go to a some type of mental health facility, but they deemed you competent and released you. They said there wasn't a problem, so make that make sense. And for some of you, they also tried to get you sent to jail. They tried to make you homeless. They even paid your neighbors. Don't worry, guys, you're highly protected. They paid your neighbors to attack you. When I get in, some of us have gone through a spiritual upgrade. I don't know if you've been feeling I wouldn't say aches and pains. I would just say feeling a little different. That makes any sense. But I won't say pain. And it kind of just made you feel probably a bit more tired. Your senses was really heightened. I noticed that. I did notice. Whatever gift you have, they've been enhanced basically because of these type of attacks that they've been doing towards us. And remember, your body will always tell you. What's this? Yeah, stay isolated. You've even tried to send people to you to uh like a fake love proposal, but just to get information out of you and get close to you, so that these little warlocks can attach some type of cord to you. That's what they're trying to do. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Because they're acting like jerks, to be honest with you. And it's your own family members. And I think the biggest thing is to know that they've been doing this your whole life. Unbeknownst to you, mate. Which is why some of us, I have to be honest, with some of us, they label us like drug addicts, alcoholics. But guess what? Who gave us the drugs in the first place from a child? Those same parental figures. Because they used to drug us. Do you understand? They're not going to tell you that, are they? Well, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Straight facts. And because we're speaking up about what they did, that's what's making them angry, because they've sculpted this portrayal of themselves as like holier than thou, a stand-up person in society, in their community. Do you understand? We're not realizing they've been putting spells around you people. That's why you think, oh, this person's lovely. We love this person. No, boo boo. It's called glamour magic. It was glamorizing you, but at the same time, stealing your energy. And I guarantee you, if all of you people, all collectively, call back your power, watch how they end up looking like gremlins. Mutated, yeah? Mutated gremlins. How about that? I promise you. Yeah, comment for a page your comment friends to stalk you. Yeah, of course. Everything you planned has already backfired. And it always will. I see Boo Boo the Fool's back. I know, wow. I know this resonates with me definitely. Not a comic, sorry. A passive grandmother left you money. I think she left you the whole thing, to be honest with you. And he was angry at it. So Miss Veronica Clarkson decided she ain't having it. Do you understand? We know. So I'm calling it like it is. What about it? I'm calling it like it is. You know it and I know it. That's why you stole our mail so that we never got no mail about these court cases regarding this will. You did it on purpose. Just like you got someone to impersonate us. So you're out there. I'm the most funny collective. They're doing all this shit with the money they stole from us, yeah? They're paying for the spell work. They're using the same money they stole to pay for spell work and black magic and pay practitioners and pay hitmen. Oh, that might be a part for some of you. A karmic family member who got with somebody's ex, he was infected. You're both infected now, aren't you? Ooh, did I let the cat out the bag? Yeah. All your energy is returning to sender 100-fold. I like that one. Return to sender. Boom, boom, boom. Karmic, she should have known. Dun, dun, dun. You can never test us, but. I'll take us off this throne. And you got to think to yourself, yeah? I know that much. Some of you have a comic brother that's a crooked police officer. That's why he took the job. Do you understand? Yeah. Any of these karmic children that was involved in these fake reports, sorry, they have to suffer karma. It is what it is. There's nothing they can do about that. And I would advise, don't step in. If you step in, you're basically accepting a portion of that karma, if not all of it. That's why they was getting people to help them, knowing full well that them running to people with their lies and their sob story, and then good people will help them. You're taking on their karma also. And what they would do, they will offer it all onto you, run off with your good energy, and go live their best life. That's what they've been doing to people. So you need to wake up, guys. Wake up to these people's BS. They've been doing this. Anything else for these flashcards bit, please? And thank you. We all know about these Masons having people. I know all of us starseeds are fiercely protected. We already know about these Masonic groups and secret societies. You know, they've got people placed in every part of society ready. Do you understand? This is why. And I can vouch for this, and I'll tell you why. Because every time they made me sick and they tried to take me out, they was acting shifty in the hospital, yeah. And it to me, what I observed, they made some type of broom cupboard with no window. They turned that into a room. Imagine. And they put me in there, way out the way. So they was plotting, and I felt it within me. You know, you feel it deep in your gut, something don't feel right. Why am I here? Do you understand? Then they left me for like, I think they made me go 8 hours with no pain relief. Every time I would ring this bell, they would at least take an hour to come. And then they would say, oh, we'll go and get the doctor to sign off on it now. Then they would never come back. It was like that repeatedly. And obviously, I was attached to two drips. I had two drips in my arm. So I doing shit I could do. And I said to myself, you know what? Once these bags empty, I'm getting out of here. Do you understand? The minute I wanted to leave, oh, now they want to be nice. Do you understand me? But all they wanted was my blood. That's exactly what they wanted. And considering how much they took, guys, I'm telling you, they're full of it. And that's the first instance. The other instance, when I was in, I was sick, I was asleep. Imagine, I woke up and caught somebody trying to push a syringe into my IV drip. What are you doing? You know, they usually knock on the door first and to let you know that they're coming in. No, they didn't do that. But they planned it right. They waited for the morphine to kick in, which morphine always knocks you out, right? So they waited just about the right amount of time before they just walked in. Every other time they came in to check on me, they would knock and then enter and let me know that they're coming in. This time they didn't. Do you understand? And I kid you not, as God is my witness, wallahi, I opened my eyes right at the right time. Do you understand? I don't know why I heard the vibrate. I felt to the vibration of their foot. They was creeping. You see, when you creep, you set off alarm, but that's what you don't realize. Had they just walked in normally, I might not be here today. That's my point. Because he crept in, he was on some sneaky shit. And as I opened my eyes, I remember I see them like pushing, going to pushing out the little button at the back. You push whatever liquid in. Yeah, and I said, "What are you doing?" I didn't say it like that. I'm not gonna lie, I swore. I was like, "What the f are you doing?" And I knew from that. I knew from that. And then they kept wanting to take my blood. Our blood's royalty. Well, some of us have royal blood. Do you understand? There's a certain chromosome, I believe, in your blood that makes it special to the point of the way we can regenerate ourselves and heal ourselves naturally. Do you understand? Because the thing that they've done to me, rightfully so, they're asking themselves, this BITCH should be dead. Like, what's going on? Because they did this to other people. I know some of you in there on my life too, and I don't really care. Yeah. Keep shining bright like the star that you are. Kareem Bailey Ray, listen to that song. Just like a star. Yeah. All over trying to cover up this stolen inheritance. Yeah. Paying a crooked judge too. There's also a judge that's a Mason, clearly. Either that or the judge was having sexual favors with one of these Jezebels. Yeah. You're going to be losing your jobs and your homes. Okay, boom, boom. Some of you have already. It's already begun. So collective. Continue to move in silence. Some of you, there's a karmic individual above you that is there to basically spy on you and watch your every move. And I feel that they're also there to assist in stealing your mail. Oh wow. You better return that to sender. I'm so sorry. Return to sender. There's gonna be a wealth transfer. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you. We deserve it. But these people never did. And the worst thing about it is collective. Some of the people, they're not poor, but they wanted to keep other people poor out of jealousy. Not good enough. Yeah. Not only are they going down for the M's they tried to do, they're also going down for life insurance fraud. For some of you, they've got you dead on paper. Yeah. And they've actually gone and got a fake. Not only did they fake marry you, they fake married you, they got a fake birth certificate, then they got a fake death certificate to scoop the money. And then when you didn't go when they were supposed to, yeah, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. You're walking your divinity. Yeah, your comic brother secretly hates you and is jealous of you. Why is it gotta be her? Don't worry, boo boo. Your path is clear. Your path is clear. Yeah, you are a true earth angel. Why is these people trying to jump on here to be asking for gifts? Are you crazy? Like what kind of disrespectfulness is that? You need to take that somewhere else. Not over here. Absolutely not over here. Is anything else on it? I think this is done now, anyway. Let me do the lunar moon. I haven't done these for a couple of days. I want to try my other new cards. Let's see what comes out. So, collective. And you know what can I say? You know when you can you see when you have discernment, you can literally smell the demonic entities on people. Did you know that? You can sense it. Literally. That's if your senses are heightened. You'll know. Because I've been experiencing it a lot. And I think these things are now, because they're angry, it's like they're trying to body jump. Aye. So what they do is they watch to see, like for instance, I used to post a lot when I had to stop. So what they would do is they would see wherever it was that you was at and just send energy to there constantly. Do you understand? Or and not or and like I used to have like a certain consistent routine that I would use that I was doing. Lo and behold, I kind of sensed something like someone was either watching me or following me. I was right. I was right. It was in order for some of them they could either come into your property and plant things in there. Do you understand? Or to aid the hitman in setting the plan in motion to take you out, basically. Yep. And it still backfired. Getting people to walk real close behind you. Shit like that they was doing. Archangel ancestors of highest and white light. Holy Spirit, can I have some divine messages for the collective? What's in the energy? Today is what, Wednesday? What's in the energy? Oh. And this is something that you can't stop. What's to come out anyway? It's a good one. Yeah. Don't you realize who you are? Celebrate with the collective. Oh yeah. Woo! We're gonna celebrate. Alright, I'm so sorry. We got the Four of Wands first. And we got the Ace of Swords next. Yeah, it's the realization, basically, the realization of basically opening your eye and seeing the reality of things. Realizing that when you think back to events and situations where you could have been seriously harmed, you know that those feelings and those nudges you was getting was not only your spirit, guys, was your own intuition telling you to get the step in. And I get that for a lot of us, we're kind of kicking ourselves, or we're being hard on ourselves because we ignored these signs, we ignored these warnings. Do you know what I mean? We thought it was us just being dramatic, and it wasn't. That's why I always say now, always follow your gut instincts. Always, never ignore it, because these are the fictitious reasons why. Do you know what I mean? We're just lucky that we had protection in the spiritual realm. Because I can speak of instances where I was put in a situation like the car accident I was put in, and I was left in the car to burn. I was left in there, literally, and I was trapped in the car twice. Do you understand? And the person that did it knew full well they wasn't even insured. They didn't have any tax or insurance. So basically, that was a death trap waiting to happen. And then to know that the police also misfiled that report, they put a totally different date on it. I was injured. I couldn't walk for 6 weeks. My head was, I actually cut my head. And this person got out the car and left me. Like, when that passerby helped me get out of the car, I kid you not, the person was down the road. I'm thinking, hold on a minute. How are you down the road when this is your mother effing car? Like, what? And no one took accountability for it, the fact that I was injured. And I believe that was spell work. I don't care what anybody says. That was spell work. But yeah, Ace of Swords, helping under the Most High. This is a new everything. This is a renewal. So when you say like all that was lost, all that you thought was lost, or put it this way, everything that was taken away from you is now coming back to you. All that you thought was lost has now been returned. It's like double time. And I'm feeling, I've already been told anyway, so it is what it is. There can be like a little added extra in there, like a special gift from the divine, because of our perseverance and because we kept the faith. And it wasn't easy, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy. But I understand in the sense of we had to have this experience to not only home in on our own gifts and our own way of protecting ourselves, but we also had to hone in on the discernment of how these people move. Do you understand? It's not what they say, it's how they say it. Do you understand? And I'm not going to say how, for me, how I've learned how to differentiate, because that's my personal business. Do you understand? When I did that, people just knew better on how to keep shit hidden or to hide the true intent. Do you understand? So no, keep that to yourself. Once you home in on your own gifts, keep it to yourself. Don't never share that with anybody. And don't let people make you feel bad because you don't want to share that kind of information, because it's none of their business. Because these are the same people that would then go behind your back and use that same information or sell that same information to take you out. Because they've been doing that. Four of Wands. It is a celebration. And I think what I feel from this card is that they didn't want us to celebrate nothing. They didn't want us to be celebrated by anybody. They didn't even want us to have justice. They wanted to attack us so much from every different angle, yeah, that we gave up, so that we would give up our own faith. Hell no. When you got to think about it, when you think about, for some of you, you have no idea what we've had to go through. None. And a lot of you know full well because you're actually sat in your little meeting speaking on it and saying, damn, had I had to go through all these things, I would never have lasted. But guess what we did? What does that tell you? All right, then. And then you people have the audacity to try and discredit us and then steal everything that we create. How dare you? But yet you got to hide and sneak and do it. And use energy weapons and frequencies against us. And now you're getting it back, you can't even handle it. Now you want to fight. Now you want to be sorry. Funny that. But when you was grouping up in all these different groups of secret societies to come against one person, cowardly. I would never respect anybody like that. So yeah, you can remain hidden. But I promise you, the divine will always show us who you people are. And I know a lot of you was in my life too with your fake asses. I really don't care. Do you understand? It is what it is. You've done nothing to you people to warrant what you've done towards us. And then the fact that you've done it to many other people, I think that's what really like burnt me the most, is the fact to know that there's people that I was close to that are not here. And I was given one story as to why they're not here. Come to find out it was you same as people. And I tell you do the same things over and over again. That's your MO of how you take people out. You've done it to multiple people. Multiple people. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for this celebration card, my darlings? My darlings. Yeah, now you're at a loss, aren't you? Considering you took a lot from us, yeah, that was your plan to keep us down, keep us in poverty, or keep us in that poverty mindset. But yet, though, when we pulled ourselves out of it, you people was out here stealing our ideas, stealing our content, and then reporting our videos and monetizing and making money after the shit that we created. Just I know that you people are heartless. But it's okay. Because guess what? Calm it up, Mr. Beat. Calm it up, Mr. Beat. And you will continue to lose until you do right by those you wronged. Period. There's no amount of spell work, there's no amount of practice you can go to stop this. I promise you. None. And if you think that by coming back around certain people or coming with some fake ass apology, that's gonna like relinquish any karma or any judgment on you, it's not. It really's not. It ain't. I promise you it ain't. I promise you it ain't. Because what you did was vile. Absolutely vile. And you know we know what you did. It's bad enough you did it to adults, but anybody that could do that to children, and then you're using animals, that's where you get energy from, is killing animals. That should tell you the soulless level you're at. But remember, that was your free will that you chose to do. No one forced you to do anything. And then the fact that you people want to try and act like or lie and say, oh, this person's attacking me. Stop lying. We don't need to pick up black magic against you. Vengeance isn't ours. But you laughed at that, didn't you? And that wasn't easy to do neither. Your dad might tell you what to get. Some you should have got your ass kicked, but you're getting your ass kicked by God. And that's the best thing I ever saw. That's the best thing I ever seen. You didn't want us to believe in God, did you? You want to rip our belief system away from us. That didn't work. We will always have victory. Always have victory. 601, sorry. And I would double this by like 45. Because I'm telling you now, the amount of attacks you sent. Do you know what? I stopped counting at one point. I literally stopped counting because the way I seen it is, that's not worth me focusing on. I need to focus on continuing on my journey. And this path has been beautiful. When you people look at someone and judge someone purely on their appearance, do you know how weak-minded that is? It's very weak-minded. Because half the people that I've spoken to, yeah, especially knowing that when I had addiction problems and I went to the right places, yeah, and they refused to help me. They refused to help me. Now I'm knowing why. He was all part of the same organization. But guess what? I still broke through. Do you understand? And look at me now. And do you really think I'm going to allow people like you to cause me to go backwards and relapse? Back then, when I kept going out a little vicious circle, and I didn't understand why am I going through the circle over and over again. Do you know what I mean? I would get to a certain point, and I kept being dragged back again. I saw the pattern. I saw you lot's MO, and I thought, you mother effers. But you know what the most hurtful thing was? Knowing that it came from my own family. The whole time. Oh, yeah. Mr. Jeffrey Paul Burford. It is what it is. I'm putting people on blast. I don't give a damn no more. Queen of Swords. Do you know what I get from this? The fact that we've had to show such composure with what you people were trying to do. You was directing like some type of energy weaponry to us to play with our mind, to make us act out of sorts, all the rest of it. And for me, that's a different level of evilness. So I'm glad when God said, give it to me. I gladly handed that shit over. Don't get twisted. Gladly. Because I know for a fact the wrath you're going to get back from God, woo! I promise you, you're going to be begging the devil to take out your clot. You will be begging the devil to take you. That's a fact, I promise you. And also for us, for a lot of us, there was a lot of lessons we had to learn. A lot of growth we had to go through. And in all honesty, I didn't see it before, I'm not going to lie. Because at one point, you know, when you're in a different mind frame, I didn't see past the pain I was put through. Does that make any sense? But then I had to look at it like the same pain I can't see past is the same pain that's holding me back. Do you understand? I once God made me flip it in that perspective. It was like ding dong. It was literally like a light bulb. But I think God did it in a way where He guided me to it in a way where I saw and I felt the benefits of it. That makes any sense? Yeah, because when you do that, when you hold on to pain and animosity and all that bullshit. That's what makes, do you know what? That's what makes you physically sick. And then these little weak ass secret covens, they then add the spell work on top to mess with your psyche, to mess with your mental. Because all this mental health and depression, that's spell work. That's spell work. But what they got to do is they got to get into a very low vibrational state first. Do you understand? For it to have the best effect. And you know what God showed me the other day? I kid you not. I was going to ask this the other day, yeah? And I've never seen this person. The only reason I went over that side, yeah, is so that I didn't have to keep seeing certain people, basically. So I did it where I did it like randomly. It's not a thing where once they see you doing something like routinely, they're on to you. That way they get people to follow you and see what kind of food you buy so that they can poison you. All them kind of things. So you got to be like random with it. So I just randomly went to this particular store. And it's funny enough, yeah, I saw somebody that, I kid you not, a couple of years ago, they was not like that. And I think to myself, what happened? All I'm thinking to myself is, why am I seeing the same thing over and over again? Because when I was walking around feeling dead inside, don't get it twisted. These people were celebrating. They had somebody already tuned up to pretend to be me. Like, are you dumb? And this is the same bitch that's running up and down acting like I'm copying her. Bitch, you crazy. You might have fooled people with your spell work, but bitch, you can't fool God. Do you understand? And the fact that you drag people to hell through their lack of willful ignorance. Their lack of willful ignorance. It's like, why do people embrace a lie but oppress the truth? May that make sense? And I've always said this. Why do people embrace the lies? It's literally like the lies give them an adrenaline boost. Do you understand? But yet, though, when you give them the raw truth, they go against it, and that angers them. That makes sense. And these people got the cheek to call us crazy. I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, that's composure. Do you understand? We know you got people that have been watching our most intimate moments for their own amusement. Because of these same said disgusting vile entities, because they're not human. You understand? These are the kind of people that get off on adolescence. And you got to think to yourself, everything they've accused us of, the reason why they sound so convincing, because they're literally describing their own attributes blatantly. That's their little version of reverse psychology at its finest, I'll say. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But they got the audacity to call us crazy. Why does TikTok do that? What's all that about? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Thank you. They gave me this thing where I had to put a jigsaw puzzle in. What's all that about? Yeah, leadership. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily mean an actual King of Wands because it's in the upright. So we're not talking about these karmic house people. They're dead in the water right about now at this point. This could be our energy, the energy that we are uh, emitting at this present moment. My mouth is dry. Um, yeah. So leadership, I get from this. We have to just lead by example, regardless of what people was doing in there, like behind our backs. At this point, it was never blatantly. The only things you people did blatantly, especially those karmic exes that nobody cares about, was when you ghosted us. You then decided to parade the new supply in our faces that are supposed to hurt us. But you didn't do it where you live. You deliberately came to where we hang out. So that clearly shows you people are stalkers. And we don't care. Do you understand? You need to focus on them STDs you got. Because some of you can have a lawsuit because you've made a fake court document report saying that someone gave you an STD or you caught an STD from a particular person, which was a lie. So expect a lawsuit. In fact, expect multiple lawsuits. Do you understand? Because we can prove our health very, very easily. Had we been engaging in those things, I kid you not, we would not be vibrating at the energy that we're vibrating at. Do you understand? We wouldn't be vibrating at this energy. Period. That's what you're forgetting. Hence why you have to get your supply from engaging with multiple people, men and women. So you need to come out the closet too. Come out the closet and be who you are and embrace it. Do you understand? Nothing wrong with it. If that's what you love, that's what you love. But the fact that you're targeting some of us because we're speaking on truths, the cards don't lie. Do you understand? The cards don't lie. You lie. People lie. The cards on the Most High don't lie. People lie. And you're also angry because we know the truth. So everything was a setup, basically. Yeah. You didn't want us to transform, but we did. And for a lot of you, because there is potential court cases in the future, for some of you, you got a court case coming up in a short while. To avoid judgment, because they know judgment's going to go against them, and you're going to win that court case. Basically, I'm telling you, you're going to win that court case because they've been trying to take you out before that court date. That's why they've been ramping up the attacks and the stalking. I'm working with some dirty official. They've been basically trying to plan and plot and pin crimes on you that you never committed. Basically, this is why the Most High said you've got to stay in isolation at this minute in time. You can't trust nobody. Nobody. That's how deep it is, and that's disgusting. But they're not going to get away with it. So be proud of your transformation, because I know I'm proud of mine. Without this, I don't think I would be here. Mhm. Reveal. And this can go two ways actually. This can be everything being revealed to you or you revealing yourself to the world. And they were trying to stop that also. They were trying to stop us from showing people who we are. Hence why they've done things like hack our devices. They've made fake accounts with our pictures and they've gone and attacked people to get the blame put on us, and that's not us. I would never be nasty to someone for no reason. That makes no sense. Even if he was nasty to me, I would just ignore you. This is how we move. We all move accordingly. Do you understand? So if you get any message, people ask me, especially people ask me for money. It's not me. It's not me. The best thing I suggest you do is screenshot it, report them. They've been trying to do that type of shit. I'm telling you, all of it's coming out, and they've been trying to like get rid of evidence of what they've been doing. I know that they've gone and got passports in my name. They've put businesses in my name. They've got bank accounts in my name, but in a different country. I'm not stupid. They've gone and got credit cards in my name, loans, all of this to try and pin it on me so that I get prosecuted for it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I promise you that's not going to happen. You did the crime, your ass will do the time. And I stand on that too. Anything else, Spirit? For the collective peace and thank you. I know some of you are having sleepless nights. What did you expect? The same entities that you tried to send to us, it's now riding your coattails. Got another card down there. That's to stay isolated at this moment too. Look at all the aces coming out. I love that. Ace of Pentacles. Be your Pentacles. And that's another reason why they were trying to smear our name collective, because they didn't want other people to collaborate with us, because they knew, whatever we touch is lucrative. That's why we was created by God in the first place. Do you understand? That's why these people have been siphoning our energy to build their own abundance off of our energy, but portraying that they created it. But then the minute you call back your power and you call back all your energy from all these people, they're losing their mind. Why is that? Because it was never theirs in the first place. It was never theirs in the first place. And that's what they don't like. So you're going to get people trying to creep back, and I'm talking, some of these people sold your energy to strangers. So there's people out here that know who you are, and you've never met them a day in your life. But they know who you are purely because they've manifested a life of abundance off your energy. And they've been doing this. This is why they've been sending in these fake love proposals. And I'll tell you why. So these fake love proposals can then come in towards you, get close to you, and then behind your back, spiritually, they do spell work to attach a cord to you, to siphon from you. And do I know this? Because they've done this to me my whole life. Do you understand? They've done this to me my whole life. My energy supplied a whole mother effing coven of people that I have never met a day in my life. And these are the same people that are now trying to harm me because I called back my energy and I took my life back. And that's what they don't like. That's what they're not going to tell you. Because this is what they've done to many people, not just myself. But one thing I will tell you is, I was the straw that broke the camel's back. So yeah, they will not stop our new ventures. And they've done that also. Hence why they've sabotaged your platforms, hacked your devices. But remember, they thought the grass was greener over there. But the grass was fake. It was astroturf. Let me just say that. They thought the grass was greener over there. Yeah? It was astroturf. Because guess what? The same people they was believing was covered in our energy. You understand? Once you call back our energy and that shit wore off, what did I say to you earlier on? They went from looking like Barbie to looking like a gremlin. I'm telling you. And you got the audacity to be body shaming people and to be speaking on another person's looks and the color of my skin. Really? From you talking about it, that's obviously shows you're jealous of it. Thank you very much. I love my chocolate skin. Always will. How dare you people? And that's for the Jezebel. The one that said that she can be a better version of me than me. Well, you don't smell like it from where I'm sitting. Okay. So yeah, they want people to not collaborate. Because they know at this minute we're literally we're like an energy magnet. You see, because we have all our creative creations come back to us. By them trying to keep us back or hold us back or block people from collaborating with us, they don't want us to be financially stable. Why? Because they've been stealing. And the minute we get to a certain level, shit's gonna unfold because people's gonna know that they've been faking it the whole time. Because I'm telling you, some people have stolen your identity and gone and joined the secret society, impersonating you. Yeah, but they're not gonna say that, are you? Are they? I'm telling you, that's exactly what they've done. And then to make you not speak up about it, some of you was poisoned. I was poisoned. Blatantly, I was poisoned. I know the hospital covered it up, and I'll tell you why. Because when I was oblivious what was going on, I was just living my life. I was just happy to be alive, happy to be medication free. So even that as well, medication free. They don't like it. Do you know that the medication that they was giving you was not only keeping you low vibrational, it was blocking your receptors. So for instance, you would have no creativity, you'd have no creative, you couldn't think creatively. If that makes any sense. Because the medication you was taking was there to block all of that shit. Do you understand? Even your psyche, this is why you wasn't able to protect yourself the way you was now that you don't take these things. Do you understand? And I never knew this. I found all these things out when I was guided to move the way I had to move. And I'm glad I did. So I can guarantee you now, had I still been on those 16 different tablets, might I say 16, okay, they would have found some way to poison me and put on my, and I seen it already, and put on my death record, either death by suicide or accidental suicide, some bullshit like that. But I seen it. God allowed me to see shit like that, and I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like it. Even the fact that the last person I was with, I saw what they wanted to do to me also. But stupidly, I went and I spoke on it. And I saw how you wanted to kill me blatantly. And I told them how you wanted to kill me. Come to find out 4 years down the line or 4 years later, it was confirmed for me. So no, never will I ever go against my intuitions ever again. Never. Even when you get the little, I would say like little warning signs, don't ignore the warning signs, because I'm telling you, these people out here are heartless, ruthless. Listen, some of these people are bartering with their own kids as sacrifice. So you can imagine that's another level. When you can do that to your own flesh and blood, huh? That should tell you something, guys. Honestly, that should tell you something. That's how far these people have gone. But they're not going to tell their family members that, though. But that's what they've done. That's how far they've gone. In sheer desperation. As well as attacking our kids, too. Trying to plan to kidnap our children, torture our children, just to get us to submit. And that's not something that I like to see. Do you understand? Oh, wow. Nine of Cups, yeah? This is the first. Inspiration. That's what life's about. Being the inspiration to others you would like to have had for yourself, even if you never had it. Because guess what? I never had it either. Never had it. I was abused for the minute I came out of my mother's womb. Deliberately. I was just used as a pawn for other people's pockets. That's why I had so much unhealed childhood trauma. And I'll be honest with you, had I not found God, that it would have took me out. It would have taken me out. It took a lot of soul searching, a lot of going within and finding out why I had these not so much but fears for certain things, why certain things terrorized me, why I was terrified of certain things, and why certain things were sent me from 0 to 1,000, just like that, with like no filter. Why I always thought I had to defend myself, and that's where it stemmed from. And in a minute you work on those things, everything changes. I promise you. Yeah, everything changes. That's not many times that I see that I see all the aces. Yeah, all the aces. The only thing that hasn't come out yet is the Ace of Pentacles. Look, we got all the aces. Don't play with me. I guarantee what's going to come out next probably would be the Ace of Pentacles. That's going to top. If the Ace of Pentacles comes out, that's going to top it for me. But yeah. And I understand about people that didn't want to fight the fight. Our satisfaction for our hard work and our hard effort. You can't steal that. But that's what these people have been doing. They've done it to so many other. You got to imagine, yeah. Imagine working your whole life towards something, and you've been watched. You don't know you've been watched in the background, yeah. And it's a guaranteed you're gonna get it, yeah. So you build up all the anticipation, and you're sitting there waiting for it, waiting. All of a sudden, nothing. And then when you go and check, you find out that it's gone. You're thinking, how did that happen? Do you know how crushing that is to an individual to know you put in all that time and effort and all that? That's what these people do. That's what these people do. They sit there and they watch you do all the work, all the hard work, all the hard grafting. Do you understand? All the sweat, blood, and tears. And they just sit there. And then they run to the little dirty secret societies and they get it stolen from you by spell work. But it's the way they rip it. They do it like that on purpose to make you feel so low that you feel that life is not worth living. And you know a lot of people have taken themselves up because of it. A lot of people have taken themselves up because of it. because that's exactly what they wanted for me. Disgusting. So now, everything they wish for will be their reality. You can look back on my videos. I said this. I've been saying this. Everything you wish for me, you wish for yourself. Because I don't wish bad on people. I don't wish harm on people. I don't sit there and say, oh, I pray you die or I pray you get into a car accident. But these people did, though. And they wonder why things are happening to them back to back to back to back to back. It's coming in tenfold, Reggie. What do you mean? They gathered up in their little groups of three to do all this little bullshit towards us. But our abundance, our gifts, our blessings are coming back double time, double the amount that they sent it out as. How about that? And I put that on the Most High. He told me himself. You understand? But he knows that these people are lingering. These people are still like hiding in the background, but they're hiding in the shadows, waiting and watching to see when we're going to get any of these things, just so they can find a way to steal it from us. Do you understand? God ain't stupid. God ain't stupid. Anything else, Spirit? Any more aces for the collective, Spirit? This is looking really good. Yeah. Okay. 8 and the 7. See, that's a good list as well. 8 and 7 of wands. Progress and defense. We have to defend our. Listen, yo. We have to defend ourselves, yeah, but not in the literal sense of like defend yourself, like defend yourself. No. And do you know how hard that was? Because I wasn't used. This was all new to me, so I kept wanting to go back to how you would normally do things. Remember, we're not fighting 3D battles. We're fighting spiritual battles, entities, spell work, black magic, the whole shabundle. Powers and principalities, so to speak. That's what we're fighting. Do you understand? But we thought of a way to defend ourselves, which is good. It's not been easy, I'm not going to lie, because this is like, it didn't make any sense. But once you really dive deep and you study this shit, you're like, okay. But these people, don't get me wrong, free will. If that's your free will, I'm not judging you for that. But when you're coming for me for no reason, yeah, I can speak on that shit, rightfully so. You give me all ammunition to speak on that shit and expose your ass, and I'm going to do it. But you chose to sign with Legions of Darkness, not me. Not me. You chose to sign with Legions of Darkness, and that's fine and well. But you gained the world and then lost your soul. Many of you didn't want to. You kind of did, but you didn't want to let go of the material items. I don't get that. I really don't get that. It's like you have more of a love for material items than you do for life. That's the best way I can describe it. You'll have to make sense out of it how you will. Do you understand? But that's what I get from that. Do you understand? So by you trying to stop someone else's progress, you want to elevate your own life. But that's what these people have been doing this whole time. And I've watched and I've observed people go through these things and not realizing that's what it was. But I'm thinking, how did they get from that? There was no in between. You would have seen them 1 minute one way, and then the next minute they're in the bins. Huh? Like, what happened in between? That's what happened in between. The moon cycle and spell work and black magic. That's what happened. Because that's what they specialize in. Do you understand? That's what they specialize in. Not realizing once you have that divine partnership, you too That is the abundance. You're meant to manifest together. Do you understand? You work together as a team and you manifest, and the world is your oyster. These people allowed themselves to be tricked out of their own soul through ego, greed, and lust. But yet you've got the audacity to be calling their collective prostitutes. But now you are the same people on websites selling your private parts for whatever you can get. And using someone else's pictures to extort money from people, that's a crime, boo-boo. You are being monitored and you will be held accountable. I guarantee you that. You will be held accountable. Disgusting. And then hoping that you can set up their collective to make it look as if we was the ones doing those things. No, boo-boo. Or your hope was to all the people that you conned out of money, the ones that you didn't meet up with, the ones that you was just getting money from and lying to, you were hoping that they was going to come after us. They're going to know exactly who you are. I don't think I'll feel anything more for this current energy. Oh, I like when temperance comes out. Serenity, serenity. I love the serenity. I know that's another sad thing as well, collective. Some of these people that was attacking you, you was very supportive of some of these people. Or not even some of these people, a lot of these people. And these were the ones that turned on you hard. And I'll tell you why they turned on you hard. Because once you peak game with how they was treating you, what they was doing towards you, you didn't bother to challenge it. You was guided not to. Because even negative energy is a form of exchange, isn't it? And I had to learn that too. But yeah, we didn't bother to argue with these people or challenge them on anything. Do you know what we did? We left them with love and light and bowed out gracefully. And that enraged them. Literally enraged them. I don't know why. But it enraged them. Honestly, it enraged them. But yeah, we was very supportive to these people. Very supportive to these people. Yeah. You got the Temperance Angel and the Three of Wands. Not only was he trying to, I'm getting two things from this. Not only was he trying to stop us, they were trying to drag us back down. They're trying to drag us onto their voyage. No, boo boo, your voyage is your voyage. We worked hard to get to our voyage and our freedom. Do you understand? And our understanding of how the universe and how the world works and what we're supposed to do and what place we fit in this whole existence. Do you understand? But other people chose a different way, and that's up to them. But you have no authority to try and bully, stalk, and gang up on another individual that chose a different path from you. Do you understand? You thought your path was great. Good for you. Go forth on that path. Do you understand? I took the path most less traveled. That was my choice. But now that my path seems to be the grass is growing high on my side of the path, now you want to double back? Oh no, boo boo. You made your bed, you lie in that shit. Sorry. That's not for everybody, but you made your bed, you lie in it. And that's what they don't like. They can disagree with each other all day, every day. I know what they're doing. Because once they're aware that they was all lied to, it's like now they're all playing the blame game. That's what I thought. They're all playing the blame game. And it's really funny how the energy that I was feeling, especially like this last few days, was very, how can I say, erratic. Very erratic and like scatty. So it's like, because they're directing it at you, it's like you just got to be more gentle on yourself, be more kind to yourself, take more time for yourself. That's the best way that's the best advice I can give on that one. Do you know what I mean? But just know that there's nothing they can do. You're safe. Do you know what I mean? And some of these people are spiritual, RAPIST. They've been doing that too. Trying to come into your dreams at night to basically sexually assault you. Because it's not consensual. If it was consensual, you'd approach somebody and have a conversation, right? But they think when you're in your dream state, you're more vulnerable, easier to attack. So just imagine anybody that thinks like that is a low level of disgustation. I just made up a new word, disgustation. I don't care what it is. Disgustation. How about that? But yeah, serenity. And to have that energy is amazing. We see the beauty in everything. They say like one man's trash is another man's treasure. That's exactly that. But I'm not talking material items. I'm talking like nature, animals, different trees, different plants, just things like that. Being able to walk barefoot in the grass, being able to finding the beautifulest tree with the biggest roots on it and just planting your bare feet on there. Do you know how good that feels? Some people don't even have the luxury of doing that. That's what I'm grateful. Do you know what I mean? Some people will understand, some people don't. But it's not for you to understand, is it? Do you know what I mean? That's what gives me peace. That's what makes me feel grounded. That, do you know what I mean? Those are the things that, and I never used to. I didn't know I had this side of me. I didn't know I had this side of me, but it is what it is. And then you'll find, I feel that it kind of impulses like good energy into you. You just feel better after it. You just feel good. Do you know what I mean? So try it. I kid you not. Try it. Try it. When I was like guided to do that, I was like, nah. And then I felt stupid. Like people's gonna be watching me thinking like that girl's crazy. And then I tried it. And then I just fell in love with it, literally. It's like it just changes your perception on how you see things, what's important to you. Do you know what I mean? What brings you peace, what makes you feel content, happiness. I'm talking real happiness. I'm not talking happiness, oh, I can go out there and buy a Ducati, but are you still happy? But immaterial item does not bring you happiness. You think it does, but it doesn't. Real happiness, real happiness is shit like that. It's the simple things, believe it or not. Try it and see. I kid you not, you'll see the difference. Try it for yourself. But yeah, that's me. That's the temperance angel. We see the beauty in everything, good and bad. You understand? Any closing out messages for this collect? Oh shit! Yeah, I know. Judgment. Uh-huh. We got judgment, and I'm sorry to say it, but this was in the reverse, and I don't get a good feeling from that. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. Transition. I feel that someone's unwell. Like there's a lot of people that's unwell, but I'm talking seriously unwell. Like they're on a countdown. I know as bad as it sounds, but the only thing I can say is it's kind of. I know it sounds harsh, but it's self-inflicted. It didn't have to be like this. Do you know what I mean? This is what someone chose. Someone chose this. Like that. Like there's no getting out of that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like how it does. I don't like that feeling at all. Mm-mm. Is this, I know it's in your card, but I don't even want to touch the card. Is I don't want to touch the card. It's a very cold, somber. I'm just gonna say it like this. It literally feels like touching a tombstone. If you catch my drift, without me having to actually say the words, that's what I get from that. Yeah, but it's what they wanted. Do you know what I mean? It's, they had, they was given multiple chances, multiple options to do things differently or to change whatever it was they was doing, and they didn't. They didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't care. So for some of you, whoever this individual is, they now want to play victim, and they now want to. Well, what they say is, "Oh, I want to speak my truth. Now I want to speak my truth." But which is it? Is it your selective truth or is it the truth? Do you understand? So for me, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Yeah, but yeah, if it resonates with anybody else, that's on you. You understand? But don't believe everything you hear because, like I said, and I'll say it again, these people have been doing this for decades. Okay? Not just yesterday, last week, or a year ago, decades. And for some, they made these actions their life's commitment. Meaning, this is literally their job. This is what they do. This is what they've been doing. And they got off on the fact that they was able to mingle in between society and go unnoticed. Do you understand? And I'm telling you now, some of you know, obviously, the people that you're organized with, and what I get, what the ones that don't know, there can be a lot of hurt and heartbroken people because it's inevitable. It's coming out. You can't hide this. This is something you can't hide. But I'm feeling like this person would rather, even though they don't really want to transition, they know it's inevitable because it is what it is at this point. They'd rather they're trying to keep everything from coming out until they've actually gone. Does that make any sense? So that no one can actually come up to them and be like, "Why did you do this?" and "How could you do that?" and da da da. Do you understand? Like that. That's what I get from that. Oh, let me change the energy. I don't like that. Mm-mm. Don't like it. Me no likey. Me no likey. I need to do this. Sorry. I don't like it. I felt that. I don't like it. I'm sorry I gotta do this. Sorry. It just feels clean energy. You know, like death is the energy of death is not nice. And I know this because when I went to my mom's funeral, this is the same kind of energy I felt. And let me tell you, the hiccup that they did at the funeral as well, like what my brother did was disgusting. He she paid for everything, and because he was like a greedy, gluttonous monster, he not only did he take back the flowers and exchange it for some cheap ass flowers to pocket the money, he also changed her coffin and bought the cheapest coffin to pocket the money. And I have to say this because this is exactly what happened. I kid you not. Like my ears is ringing. So I know they're probably in my life now cussing like, why are you telling people this for? I don't care. That's what you did. Basically, when they was bringing her over on the little rope thing before they go to put you in the grave, yeah. Not only that, as it got closer, yeah, because it was on like a little hill. Why have you got six tall men and then one short ass man at the back? So clearly it was off balance, in it. So the guy that was short, he must have slipped. You understand? And let go of the rope. Yo, the coffin fell off the rope, and I remember it kind of hit the bottom of, like it hit the edge of the grave where that was dug, and kind of almost rolled over. Firstly, yeah, when they picked it back up and restructured themselves, and then they had to swap places, and so the guy that was short, he had to then go out the front because obviously he was too short to be at the back because he was lower down in it, and that's where it was off balance. So when they sorted that out, yeah, I swear to God, and it just gives me chills even talking about it because I ran, I literally ran like I was having none of it. So they put my mum in the grave, and then you get the people them that what they do is they throw like the first shovel of dirt before you throw your roses on. So my auntie Dolores, she gave me the first rose to throw on my mother's coffin, yeah. So I never knew nothing, yeah. You got me, this hole is deep, yeah. So I'm stood up over the coffin, yeah, and as she's giving the rose, and they throw the dirt in, and they throw the dirt in. I've taken the rose to drop in the into her grave. Yo, TikTok. I kid you not, yeah. That first piece of dirt, because the coffin was so weak, what do you think happened? It split the whole coffin open. Listen, it just opened like the Red Sea. I kid you not. So when I went to throw the rose, I didn't, because I heard the noise, but I didn't think it was that. I just thought it was the dirt hitting the coffin, yeah? So when I've looked in to throw the rose in, why did I see my mother inside the goddamn coffin like this? All I saw was the nails. On God, all I saw was, and I screamed and I ran because it reminded me of that a horror movie. I don't know if it's called Fright Night when Grace Jones had those long nails and them long toenails. And it's like I don't know why I just had this vision of her putting her hand out like that through the grave and trying to pull me in with her. Yeah, honestly, yeah, my heart's beating really really fast. Honestly, I couldn't sleep for weeks. This affected me for a long time. Yeah, it did. It affected me for a long time, and I cried about it for a long time because I knew what he'd done, and I thought, how could you do that? Like she'd already prepaid for it. Not only that, when you did kill her with the spell word and how she was found, you was all involved. And the first thing you did was you took her jewelry, you took her money, and you took her electrical consoles. And that's Naomi and Aaron. I'm putting you on blast. Naomi and Aaron. Disgusting. So yeah, that's why your karma is going to be even more severe because of what you did. Rightly so. You deserve every bit of it. Yes. We are living, walking, talking judgment. And that's how it says inner calling. We answered that inner calling. I never forget, like I can feel it now. Let me just breathe. Even that feeling in my gut, it was. I just feel bad because she was on her own. They're wicked. Mind you, they was getting money to look after her. They was getting money to look after her, and they treated her like trash. So yeah, Naomi and Aaron, and Shara too. You're gonna suffer. I promise you that. In fact, I asked God to make sure of that because of what you did. I don't care. Because you deserve it. Do you understand? And in the minute she was gone, even the letter that she wrote for all of us, you didn't give me my letter because you knew that she put me or added me into that life insurance a bit more to say sorry for what I had to experience as a child because you read my letter and then refused to give it to me. You all plotted and planned not to give it to me. So not only did you want to hurt me, you wanted to further hurt me by making me believe my mother never cared about me or she never loved me. And then you stole what she left me. Isn't that right, Aaron? Isn't that right, Jeffrey? And you used the ex, Mr. Paul Watson, to steal the court papers out of my house, didn't you? I stand on that. And I hope you're watching. And I will never forget what you did, ever. And I will never stop talking either about what you did. Any other closing out messages, please, Spirit, for the collective? It's been a session today. Should I have put in people? Oh, I knew it was going to come out. I can't wait for my blessings to be here. 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 I know a few cars dropped, guys, but sorry, hold on a minute. Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Ooh. What did Dr. Blood Clotting? The devil. Yeah. The devil was mad because he couldn't tempt her. The devil is mad. This land, oh, the Page of Cups landed on the Queen of Cups. Funny that. I couldn't show you, but yeah, it landed on the Queen of Cups. And then you've got the Chariot. Told you. What did I say about the Ace of Cups coming out? Round back this video, didn't I say all I need to see now was the Ace of Cups? Alrighty. Now we've got all the major arcanas on the board now. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. All aces on the table. And you can't steal this. Because this obviously shows you something's coming for us. But what they would do is when they would actually go and illegally pull cards. How can you pull cards in someone else's name? That's how they steal your blessings. They would go to the tarot reader and give them your name, pretend that they're you, and ask to see what's in your future. And that's how they steal shit from you. That's what they've been doing. So I let their secrets out. They don't like that. Because they work for El Diablo. And guess what? He's coming to collect. He's coming to collect. El Diablo, he's coming to collect. Like my little song, innit? My energy brings all the comments to the yard. My light is better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. My energy brings all the comments to the yard. My light is better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. Dun dun dun. I have pure energy. Dun dun dun. The car makes hate me. Dun dun dun. I am pure energy. Dun dun dun. I'm joking. You just gotta laugh. Laughter is healing for the soul, guys. Yeah, revive. There's gonna be a revival on everything, basically. Because literally, like, these people try to suck the life out of everything you loved, everything you was planning. All your, do you know what they did to find out what your ideas was? They hacked your devices, went through everything, and then to rub salt in your face, they then went and, because anybody notice you'd be going through your phone and all of a sudden you've been locked out of an app or your settings have been changed. Do you understand? Things have been moved. That's how you know. For some of you, they've actually been listening to you this whole time. Your everyday life. Not saying I do. We know you get some people that would take the phone into the bathroom with them. Yeah, these people was listening. And then they was turning on your video, taking pictures, and showing it amongst the little common members, having a good old laugh. Disgusting. That makes you disgusting. Yeah, they was doing all that shit too. But the Chariot card is here, darling. Which means full steam ahead. There's nothing they can do to stop us. Nothing they can do to stop us. I'll tell you why. We broke through. They don't like, can we speak the truth? Yeah, that's what it is, collective. That's exactly what it is. They don't like that we speak the truth. Yeah, and because we are true speakers, it's like just our voice alone, the way it reverberates through the ethers. It's literally like, how can I say? It's literally like thunder. Thunder and lightning. Our voice, our truth that we speak is literally like thunder and lightning. Like, it shakes the ground. It shakes shit up. And the only people that are trembling, yeah, are the ones that was doing all this criminal activities in the background. That's a fact. The ones that are thinking about trying to take themselves out, don't bother. God ain't gonna allow you to do that. Whatever it is that you're planning on doing, it's not gonna go well. You're just gonna end up worser. Sure, worser. Is that even a word? Worser off. That's what I get. Yeah. Some of you are trying to skip town, so to speak, go into hiding. Some of you are already in hiding. You will resurface at some point because you can't help yourself. Especially people that are solely driven by, kind of saying people have to have their egos met, like they need that interaction with other humans. They need that energy source, so to speak. You understand? They never anticipated life going like this. So they wasn't prepared for this stage in life or for it to go this way, if that makes any sense. Because they've always had things go their way in the past. Not this time. You targeted the wrong one. I'll say that much. You targeted the wrong one. But yeah, the devil couldn't tempt you. And he tried, I'm not gonna lie, there's times where they put fake someone's tried to contact me fraudulently and what is it, offer me money. Some man tried, what did he say again? And I actually screenshotted it, so I know it was a fake account, but I still screenshotted it. Where he was gonna offer me money for sexual favors. Then he said, "Oh, I want you to be my sugar baby." Yeah, and then one man kept trying to basically entice me. And I knew it was his cover members. But then what they was doing was they was messing with my finances, hoping that the more I'm under stress or the more I'm struggling, that I would bend to their will. No, no, boo boo, I didn't. That's why I know that they've done it to many other people before me that have taken the bait. And that's what makes these people another level of scummage. That's what I feel about people. In fact, I won't even. In fact, my spit is too good. I was gonna say I'd fart in her face, but even that's too good. Do you understand? What comes out? Or I would just open up one of those drains in the street and let them go down in the sewers. That's the best place for them. Yeah, our possibilities are endless now, guys. I promise you, wherever you're doing, um, keep doing it. Anything I know for some of you, there's been things where you've been unsure because anything you have tried to like put out there, people have shunned it, people have mocked it. You've had people gang stalking you, like leaving messages in your comment section, just talking a whole heap of shit to try and like dampen your self esteem and your confidence. Don't let them do it to you. Because I'm telling you, whatever you do will be great. Just remember that. Yeah, don't let them do that to you. Let them focus on themselves. It's because these people don't want to look at the flaws in their lives. Do you understand? So they will project onto others and get a little gang together to try and tear down their way of feeling good about themselves is destroying someone else's life and destroying someone else's confidence. Do you know how sad that is? Which is why your karma is going to be even worse because of those things. That's not how you treat people, regardless. And these are people that are in better positions than others, and they see us as a threat, and that's why they attack us. No, not anymore. Because every time you come for us, something's going to happen bad for you instantly. I promise you that. Watch and see. I know you stop talking shit in the comment section now. There's no more, oh, it's going to come back like by the next full moon. No, that shit's come back instantly. You won't get a chance to finish your sentence before your mouth is closed permanently. Some of you's even losing your own voice, your sight, everything. Probably even going blind because that's what you wanted for others. Six of Pentacles. We share everything. We share our gifts. We share our knowledge. And had they not done what we've done, it's because you knew that we had plans for our abundance or our inheritance. Do you understand? To do great things and better things to help society and humanity. But you want to be greedy. And then you want to force people's signature and sign for money that didn't belong to you. And then pay people to lie and say, yeah, I saw them give that person the money. You're going to burn for that, I promise you. You're going to burn severely. That's why the ancestors chose us in the first, because they knew. Dummy. Do you know what's so funny? So clearly our ancestors was gifted just like us because they passed on their gifts to us. But what I'm saying is, now you got to think, go back like 100 years when they was born. They probably had the same thing done to them. So they knew that when our family members was born, they knew from that who was gonna be what and who was gonna do what. This shit was already mapped out, written in the stars, written in stone already, because they knew. They already had that foresight to know what family members was a traitor, what siblings was couldn't be trusted. And as for that warlock stepfather, I hope you're in pain. You deserve it. Some people say, oh, I wish you all the best. No, because you deserve it, what you did. Because you didn't just do it to me, you did it to my children too. And then you distorted their way of thinking. You sent them spell work. You paid them to betray me. Just to keep money that never belonged to you in the first place. But want to act like I'm crazy? Now how do you feel? Because as our fresh start is still here. How do you feel, Mr. Jeffrey Paul Burford? Leader of the little Mason Coven. I leave my son. I hand on my part to my son, Aaron Ashley Burford. Yeah, you people's going on blast all day, every day now. From this minute on, I'm going to name names. Even the ones I don't know, I know what kind of organization you work in, whether it be the government, the hospital, like the woman on the third floor, the man on the third floor who's girlfriend works for the BRI. And this nasty BITCH was the one that stole from me whilst I was sick in the hospital bed, ripped my handbag off my arm, and stole my money, then came back and stole my credit card details and tried to spend the last little bit of money I had on goddamn sushi. Bitch, please. I hope you were up for that too. So basically, you want to leave me no way to get home from the hospital, knowing I had nobody to help me get home. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's karma time. It is correct. It's karma time. Ooh. Any more closing out messages? Okay. Ooh, I told you. Right back at ya. Okay. I like when I see these two words. Ah. Oh my days. Look at the card that came out. Can you see it all in a row, yeah? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Remember this dance? And this one. Yeah, we've got strength. The strength card. The hermit card. Spiritual enlightenment. The magician card. Manifestations. Nothing but positivity on the board. I like it. Other than the one, which was the Six of Swords. But we know that isn't it? It's inevitable. You all gotta die sometimes, but some people make it a lot sooner than others. But like I said, it's not gonna be nice, and I just don't like that energy. But yeah, all our manifestations are coming through. They tried to block it, you know, don't you? For some of you, they tried to block our manifestations. They had like multiple people strategically placed. Some people was doing this shit like concurrently, like say for instance, I don't know, they'd be doing it every other day, continually. They'd have like groups of people all doing certain things, and that shit backfired. Because you got to remember, we was getting hit left and right, left and right. I know I was, but I was protected, but it's not the point. Obviously, you had to, God only allowed a certain amount purely so that you could know what it feels like, if that makes any sense, and then also know how to protect yourself. You'll always be guided how to protect yourself. Like they speak through you in that sense. And sometimes it just comes randomly, but you just kind of go with it. That makes any sense. See if you're guided to purchase certain things, or if you keep seeing the same things coming up over and over again, or keep seeing the same things like as you're doing like your day to day like life, whatever, that's another sign. But then you'll feel it with whatever energy comes your way. But like I said, they do it through people also, where they would jump through people. And I've had that same experience, and I actually put it to the test, and exactly what happened. Spiritual enlightenment. They didn't want us to wake up to our own spiritual gifts, basically. And for some of you, they wanted you to go back to sleep, which makes no sense. Once you awake, once you've been awakened, you can't go back to sleep. It doesn't work like that. This is why I believe they kept trying to send people from the past that used to like drink or take drugs with, to try and tempt you back down to that negative level. Does that make any sense? And that didn't work neither. And all you've got to do is, when you pray, is ask God to remove these people. And He will, accordingly. And He did exactly that. And I'm glad He removed them. Why would you go back to the same place or the same people that tried to break you? That doesn't make no sense. Why would you go back to the same places or the same people that tried to destroy you? But yet, smile in your face, bare face, like they're not doing nothing. But come with these little passive aggressive comments, thinking that you're not gonna catch it. Yeah, we did. Well, I did anyway. But yeah, we got all the three. All these three came out all together. That's weird, isn't it? Now that, my dear, is some kind of magic. That karmics is real magic, not coven ties. Do you understand? You try to take away our passion. You try to destroy and strip everything we was passionate about, or for your ego, or because you didn't like how we do things, or you didn't like how that person dresses, or because you wanted to impersonate them, and because you couldn't take them out. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How do you feel now? Have I given you some tea, guys? Have I given you some tea? Have I given you the tea? This is the tea, innit? This is the real tea. Sometimes it's got to be done. I've been quiet now for years. They tried to silence me for years. And what they couldn't silence, they stole. Didn't you? So that's you and your little karmic Jezebel in my lives on my YouTube, hiding incognito. Why are you hiding incognito? Yeah. You didn't get the results you was expecting, did you? But we did. So now all our efforts, all the things that especially the ones that, especially I'm talking the results for our content or our creation that we created, that these people stole, Do you understand? Now it's being recognized where they was getting it from. Do you understand? Or people are waking up to the fact of it was us the whole time. Hence why they were trying to hide our platform. Do you understand me? Clone our platform. In fact, do you know what I mean? But yet though, trying to set us up. Make that make sense? How are you gonna set people up for shit you did using our information? So we didn't have money to pay people to do certain things. You just freely gave away our information and just told people, yeah, freely go and do this to take the blame off of yourself. But it still comes back to you. Period. It still comes back to you. But we persevered, so be proud of yourself. I persevered. We all persevered. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And I can take this as 9 people or 9 groups of people, up to 9 groups of people, all doing 9 different things, or for 9 days straight, possibly. Hoping that if they powered on enough, you can't talk shit from behind the screen. Do you understand? I return it back to you. Oh, see, the minute I say that, you disappear. You want to still talk smack, and I wonder why you get an instant karma. Or because you've been exposed for the levels of crimes you've been committing against innocent people. No, it's not going to work over here. You ain't going to bully me. Do you understand? You might have been able to silence me in the past when I was low vibrational. No. Do you understand? You ain't going to bully me ever again. Period. I'm awake to exactly who I am. And clearly you're the weak ones, because if it took a whole coven of people to join up with other covens to come for one person, that clearly shows you have no power. But you believe you have power in numbers. Energy that you stole from other people, gifts you stole from other people. No, boo boo, we need to give that shit back. What did I say to you about? Yeah, we've been awakened now, so there's nothing they can do. Yeah, once you are awake to who you are, ain't nothing you could do to touch us. And our sword is down already. Can the minute we raise it, yo, game over. And the change that's coming for these people. So all that fake life that they built up on our energy, sorry guys, that's better. All this fabricated life that they built up of the energy and the money and the ideas and the content of others that never once came from these people, one by one has been taken back. So basically, these people are going back to their original state. That's what I get, their original state. That's their change. And everything that they've been taking from us is coming back to us. Do you know some people, or I give myself as an example, yeah? You owe me over 40 odd years worth. Do you understand? Over 40 plus years worth. That's coming back. Let it rain. Let it rain on us. And that's why I said to you, yeah, these people know what's going on. These people know they can't stop it now. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to, what is it called? Damage control. I get damage control. Where they're going to try and Some of them's going to be brazen. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of them's going to be brazen, and then they're going to try and approach you blatantly like they didn't do nothing, like they was never involved. Collective, they was in it up to their necks. They don't believe a word they say. They must think because their names have not been mentioned. They think that they're in the clear. They're not. I promise you, they are not in the clear. Because if you're tapped in, they cannot block your intuition anymore. If you're tapped in, the minute these people come within 50 yards of you, alarm bells are going to start going off within your body. I promise you. That's how you know. And don't ignore it. Because if you let these people back in, I promise you, they're going to take you out. Because the plan was for them to take you out, and guess what? They wanted footage of it. So basically, they wanted to be able to look back and revel in it. What does that tell you? What the hell was that noise? Yeah, they wanted to revel in it, basically. And that's how they, get like a level up, if that makes any sense. They get money or initiated for attacking certain people. But if you can get it on film or whatever the case may be, that's like a level up. To them, that's like an accomplishment. So they will go, I don't know, they'll go from being, say for instance, they'll go from being a knight to a king. Do you understand? So these people that want to come back around you, don't believe it. They're gonna try and send in people that you don't know. Yo, if you're anything like me and you're tapped in, you'll sense it. And I'm telling you now, don't ignore it. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Don't ignore it. Because I kept hearing this because I kept seeing a particular person that keeps trying to pursue me. I'm not interested. And every time I kept hearing this word in my head saying, the red flags you ignore now will come back to burn you later. Do you understand? And there's a reason for that. It's like literally you're like Nina, 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 or something could happen. Either you hear sirens, or your ears are like ring off the chart. I'm talking some serious ringing. You're thinking to yourself like, you're thinking, can they hear this ringing? But they can't. Your belly will go. It's like your asshole will grab your belly bottom. That's what. That's the best way I can describe it in a comical way. Your asshole will grab your belly bottom. Like, bitch, don't do that. Oh, bitch, don't entertain that person. But it's in a way where it makes you stop and pause. Like it gets your attention, basically. The same way these people couldn't. Because you never gave them no attention. But yeah. And you can sit there and you can evil eye all you like. There's not what you can do to touch us. Even the graves you dug for us, you're literally in it now up to your neck, and you know it. That's why some of you are trying to take yourself out, but don't. It's not worth it. And I tell you why. Either something's going to go wrong, and you're going to end up worse off, but it's not going to work. And it's been ordained or destined. No, don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. It was destined that way purely because God's forcing you to see the error of your ways, whether you like it or not. That's not me speaking. That's just what I thought. So it is what it is. So let me do some kipper. I like to do the kipper. Let's see if we can confirm with the kipper. As you know, the kipper will confirm even that as well. When I ordered these cards, I never got all of them yet, and I believe it's because someone had done that as well, where they'd hacked my phone, so they'd gone back online and changed my order, so that I never got the full amount of debt on the card. They even stole money out of my bank account, but they've even done that. The bank lady allowed them to go in and give my information over, and you can only take out a certain amount without any card or anything like that. And obviously they put some type of illusion spell over this woman. I'm probably showing them some fraudulent piece of the paper, but yeah, they allowed them to take money out of my bank account. Yep. And they thought that was funny too. I ain't forgotten nothing. So they're thinking, oh, we'll let a bit of time go past, and then we just stroll on back in. Nope. So then pity spells are going right back to sender. And so's the obsession spells and the comfort spells. And I love spells ain't doing anything at this point but making you look stupid and sending your own ass crazy. That's why you're stalking me. But you're being watched though, I'll let you know that much. You are being watched. And the right people know what you're up to. Let's be clear on that one. Can I get some confirmation with the Kipper deck, Spirit, please, and thank you before I close out this lovely explosive read. Or should I say exposer read? I'm going to keep naming names. A lot of people, you think that I don't know these people, that I won't get their names? Oh, I will. I guarantee you that I will. Can we get some confirmation, Spirit, on the situation with the collective and with these karmics? What has the collective got to expect, Spirit, please and thank you? What do the collective have to expect, Spirit, please and thank you? But when did it turn over in my hand? Yeah, it did. Oh, the collective have to expect great fortune and unexpected income. So we got some money coming to us. Oh, that's why you've been stalking and hacking our phones. So you can set up your so-called robbery plan into motion. Boo-boo ain't gonna work. I suggest you think again. What's the outcome for the karmic situation? What's the outcome for the karmic, Spirit, please and thank you? What is the outcome for the karmic, Spirit, please and thank you? Ooh. That's going to be a court case. Actually, could be today, actually. Oh. That's going to be a court case about a family or families. Oh. Funny that, isn't it? About all this bullshit they've been doing, all the tool and labor they've been doing, collective. Uh-huh. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, all right, wait. Spirit, I want to know. There's a court case about this court case. Will these karmics be in prison, Spirit? Yes or no? Yep. Anybody else? I don't know. Spirit, is a collective family going to jail? Yes or no? That's a straight yes, but it's shaking too. Wow. What else can I ask? Does it involve the collective's ex-partner? Yes or no, Spirit? That's a big yes. Okay. Did the ex steal money from the collective, Spirit? Yes or no? Solid yes. Were there forged signatures? Did they lie under oath, Spirit? Did they lie under oath? Yes or no? Yeah. I can imagine the lies they told, collective. I can imagine. I can only imagine the lies they told. But it's fine. We will be vindicated. Don't let it worry you. And they won't escape what they did. So what's the outcome for the collective, Spirit? Closing out messages, please, and thank you. Any more outcomes for the collective? Was that one or two? Okay. Ooh. We're gonna get a gift in a distant horizon. There's a gift coming. That could be anything from now until I don't know the end of the year. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Because divine timing is divine timing. You can't put a stamp on divine timing. It is what it is. Anything else for those karmics? What's the outcome for the karmic Spirit? What's the other card then? What did I say to you on these cards? What did I tell you with these cards that I called up before? That's the outcome for these karmics. That is the outcome for these karmics. You see that? Okay. Bad health of the false person, which could actually be male or female, or both. Could be both. You understand? That's just a card just to confirm it's a false person. You understand? Any other outcomes before I close out this read script, please and thank you. What's currently gonna happen with this energy? Ooh! The karmics are going into poverty, right? You know that, don't you? You're going into poverty. And there's nothing you can do. 26, 27. I'm looking at the synchronicities of these cards as well. Mhm. Told you. Some of you ain't gonna be leaving court. And you know it too. You know it. And I believe this mature man is the karmic stepfather, or the father, or the brother, whichever the case. Yeah? That much I do know. Absolutely. And I feel like he's the one that wants to take himself out. He doesn't want to go to jail. Mm-hmm. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. Someone's going to pass away. They've already got a message of concern about this, so they know. They're fully aware. That could be why they want to do it themselves, maybe. Yeah, they wanna have that control. I get. That's what I feel. They wanna have that control themselves. It's inevitable, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop it. I knew that was gonna come out. I knew that was gonna come out. So it's either they're gonna die in jail, or they're gonna die before they will go to jail. Either way, it's not looking. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, because they made attacking as their occupation. I told same thing I said in it. They made coming for us their occupation. What did I say at the beginning of this read? If you can rewind it back, and if you can rewind it back, if you can rewind it back, you will see that's exactly what I said. They made us their occupation, like their 9 to 5, relentlessly, even recruiting people. Like there's some careers advisor or something. Do you understand? But yeah, so expect a message about this. That's what I get. Yeah. What can you say, collective? Yeah, what can you say? It is what it is, I suppose, isn't it? Played fight gonna get burned. But can we leave on a good note? I don't like when it's like, cause that kind of took like I felt like a dark, um, heavy energy. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. So can we end on like a good note? Like I have some other cards. It's called self mastery cards because you're all magical. So how's my little magical compadres or my magical soul family? My magical soul family. So my magical soul family. I have these let's go right now. So. We have some self sorcery deck. So we can see what kind of messages that we need. If or whatever resonates with you, that's what you take. Do you know what I mean? But only take what resonates. That's how that works. Only take what resonates. So just take what resonates with you. With you. Take what resonates with you. I know I got such a beautiful voice, don't I, collective? I could win X Factor's Best of the Worst, isn't it? Yo, sign me up. I'm just joking. Oh shit. Do you know what I used to do as well? Because I knew my voice is like, no, I wouldn't say diabolical, but I'm not the best singer in the world. When I used to help my friend out at her food stand, I would sing Titanic song. I stand on a trailer and sing it from the top of my. And do you know what? People would actually stop and just have a laugh. And that's what it's about, isn't it? Just making people laugh. I know I can't sing, but I don't care. But I made them laugh. That's what it's about. You understand? I put a smile on their face. But I would act like I was like Whitney Houston. I'd make you believe that's what's gonna come out. And then my voice would come out. But yeah, they find it funny. That's what it was about. It wasn't about stardom or anything like that. It's just about putting a smile on your face, making you laugh. You know what I mean? Humor. Can I get a couple of the self mastery cards to the collective? That was quick. Okay, like okay. Oh, okay. Bite the apple, I dare you. It's the first one that came out. That's funny, that is. Bite the apple, I dare you, if you can see. Bite the apple, I dare you. Bite the apple, I dare you. I hear her calling. Sometimes I do as well. I just hear things randomly and I'm like, can you hear that? I think it's called, is it clear audio or clear cognitive? One of the two, anyway. Underneath it all. So for a lot of us, some of you got a, what's the word? Peel back the layers, so to speak. Nothing wrong with that though. I didn't look what that said, sorry. Let your heart be your compass. I think it's just wires in the way, isn't it? That's better. Let your heart be the compass. And it's the contrast of the what do you long for? I long for justice and judgment and unity in the world. Do you understand? I long for to see the changes, but until we get these demons out of positions of power, it will still be a dream. How about that? Right, where is Bite the Apple? Oh, see, this comes under trust your instincts. What I say to you about your instincts and your gut intuition, never ignore it. And it's just confirming it right here. See, where that card came out, Bite the Apple, trust your instincts. And that is 78. Oh, I hit it. First time around as well, I got the right page. Ooh, I'm really tapped in today. Ooh, tapped in, boo. I'm getting hungry now as well. Damn. Your affirmation is yes, I'm biting the mother loving apple to activate my wisdom and my magic. Again, yes, I'm biting the mother loving apple to activate my wisdom and my magic. It's that into a little song, in it. All right, I give it a little short analogy. It says, take an apple and with each bite you'll take 7 in total. Connect with an energetic chakra in your body. Start at the crown and move through the third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and down to the root. With each intentional and defiant bite, come in, come down, and meet yourself at your center. Woo! That was heavy, isn't it? And the other one is let your heart be your compass. And that's 89. So we got 79, then 89. That's another, what's the word? Synchronicity. Let your heart be your compass. Your affirmation is, that's just it, my heart is my compass. And it says, place a hand on your heart space. Here, where is the truth of all existence lies. You are the keeper of the flaming, ever expanding, healing heart, the heart that knows you've been hurt and experienced pain, so much pain that means you'll do all the things you can to protect your heart from ever feeling this way again. That was quite heavy, isn't it? Heavy but needed. Right. I hear her calling. So the first ones are, oh, this one, these two red ones are a card that you've come to your senses. I hear the calling underneath it all. So it's 56 and 70. Okay, 56 and 70. I hear her calling, which is this card. And the affirmation is create and innovate so that you can be. Oh shit, sorry, that wasn't. I hear and I heed my siren call. 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 Or what you could do is put all these affirmations together and make a little jingle. That'd be good, isn't it? So let me give you a little analogy of this. Are you ready? Can you hear your oceanic siren call calling you to be fearless in the pursuit of your self sorcery? Together, all you've learned and alchemized, woo, and metabolized from the exploration of your witch wounds, calling you to respond by singing at the top of your voice. What did I tell you about singing before I even open these cards? Respond by singing at the top of your voice your song, your purpose, magic, truth, medicine, and knowing, which will create the most incredibly powerful and potent birthing soundtrack for what comes next. That's amazing, isn't it? I like that. All right, we've got number 70 next. And that's underneath for all your affirmation is I let myself drop deep underneath it all to become fully alive. I let myself drop deep underneath it all to become fully alive. Do you know what? I'm going to put these together so I can come up with a little song. I am. You ready? Listen to the sound of the ocean's waves, real or recorded, and move, swirl, and undulate your body in wave-like motion to activate what lies beneath. When you're ready, lie belly to the earth to receive what you're here to remember. I know that sounds a bit random, doesn't it? Right. And this one actually came under the contents of Remember Your Magic. What did I tell you? See? 137. Confirmation. Your affirmation is I know what I long for and I give it to myself daily with love. You hear it? I know what I long for and I give it to myself daily with love. Okay. You ready? I'll give a little analogy and then this game's up. It says, so many of us were led to believe for a gazillion different reasons that we weren't worthy of what it was is we truly long for. You are so fucking worthy of everything you long for. I didn't swear, that's what was written on there. So I didn't swear, I had to. Please don't wait for someone to give it to you. Meet the mother in you, and you'll meet the mother in all of creation. And give yourself exactly what it is that you long for. That was beautiful, didn't it? I like that one. But like I said, I hope it's kind, loving words you're saying. Because I know you're still talking shit. I'm actually gonna keep that like that. So every time I do a reading, I'll put the affirmation together and make a song. You reckon? I'll put the affirmation together and make a song. That's like all the energies of your things all coming together in one. But yeah. So sorry. Let's do that again. But yeah, thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Those that have known me since I started. Some of you have, some of you have just not long ago joined the journey, but thank you. And I hope anything that I've shared resonates with you or assists you in any way. Doesn't matter how small, do you know what I mean? Even if it's only one thing, that's still one thing. That one thing will lead to more things. Do you understand? And that's how you build up that momentum. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, sharing. I hope you share. I do hope you share. Subscribing. I hope you subscribe too. So I got some jewelry range that I'm working on as well. So yeah, I hope you like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for another one. Thank you. Why is it coming on? Yeah. The minute these people come between, come within 50 yards of you,